Pre-game show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Indiana Pacers. For the Pacers, they won their last contest, that game against the Heat. That game was a dominant performance. Always nice to win one going away, but it's just one game, and they'll be ready to go tonight. Well, the Pacers certainly have the defensive side of the game down pat. Very strong defense for them for several seasons running. The problem, Shaq, the offense, how do they make the most of their possessions?
Well, they don't have the personnel to get out and run, so they need to be very smart, especially when they slow it down. They have to minimize turnovers.
Well, to me, they're better at threes, so they got to give themselves credit for that. But I'd like to see them spread teams out just a little bit more.
And right now, the tip-off approaches, and Kevin Harlan is standing by.
The starting lineup for the visiting Indiana Pacers. At power forward, Phil Hicks. At point guard, Jordan Clarkson. At center, Miles Turner. At the other guard position, C.J. McCollum. At the other forward position, Paul George. The head coach of the visiting team is Nate McMillan. Let's meet your Cleveland Cavaliers starting lineup. Starting at small forward, standing 6'8", number 29, Courtney Hansen. The other forward, 6 feet 10 inches, number 41, Ramon Lopez. He's starting it forward from UCLA, number 0, Kevin Love. He's starting at point guard from Duke University, number 2, Kyrie Irving. At shooting guard, standing 6'8", number 1, Freak! David Blatt is your head coach. Once again, your Cleveland Cavaliers.
Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We have Doris Burks on the sideline as well. It's the home of the Cavaliers, Quicken Loans Arena, as we're in Cleveland, Ohio. And, of course, Marcus Morris. Without his presence, they'll have to overcome the hole there.
Kevin, I thought he was really an important player for them, undervalued and not given the credit he deserved. That's not to say the trade was a mistake, but I think they'll miss him more than you might expect.
You know, chemistry-wise, I agree with you, Clark, because he was a glue guy. You know, he's a guy that kind of held things together for them in a few areas, and so not having him around might take some getting used to.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. McCollum is out there with Clarkson. Then it's Turner. Then it's Paul George, and it's Hicks in at the 4 slot.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Here's Green. Paul George making his last shot, and he trains the 3. Good-looking shot there from Green.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here's Clarkson. His last outing, he had 8 points. And there's Green on the assist by Irving. Green's got 5.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and you can see right there why he does.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Indiana shooting their first free throw of the game right now. George, no good on the free throw. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against Toronto.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. It seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
Here's Green. Paul George making his last shot. Love kicks to Green. No luck.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Clarkson with the ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Here's Irving. Paul George making his last shot. Here's Lopez. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. Lopez has got his second basket of the game.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And Clark, that's really deflating for a team to cough up the ball and have it turn into points immediately on the other end.
You know, Greg, it feels like giving up 2 baskets, the one you didn't get, and then the one you allow the opponent to get. 4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Irving kicks to Green. Again, the miss by Green.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
And it's Turner finishing it off.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Passes to Green. Lopez a screen. Up off the screen. And again, the basket from Green. Green's got 9 points.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Here's Clarkson following the basket by Freak. Clarkson dishes to George. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Green, the pass to Lopez. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
That's good from Lopez. Smith checked in for Cleveland. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Lopez hits them both.
Thank you, Cleveland! Timeout charge to the bases. Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls. Nice job, Cavalier girls. What you say, fans? Keep them pumped up now.
Pacers trail by 7. And Beverly kicks to George. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
Now, here's Green. He's coming off a 25-point game against Toronto.
And he was also a big factor for them defensively. I think he tallied 4 blocks in the game.
Here's Beverly following the basket by Kyrie Irving. The pass to Nichols. Hill, a screen on Love. 6 to shoot. No one covering. 13 points here for George.
He's made all but 1 shot so far with 6 makes. Not too bad there.
They double him with George. Love wide open. He fires. It's good from long range.
They got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
Here's Nichols. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Irving kicks to Green. Dishes to Love. Cleveland moving the ball around. Irving passes to Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Lopez has got 8 points.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Well, now let's go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Nate McMillan. Doris?
The one player on his mind in this matchup, Kevin Love. And it's not for his scoring ability, but for the harm he can do to a team on the backboards. You saw what he can do to teams if he goes unchecked, Coach said. We don't want to let him get up and get over 20 or 30 rebounds on us. And to do that, we got to check him out each time a shot goes up. Guys, easier said than done.
Thank you, Doris. Pick up by Hill. Beverly dishes to Hill. Carroll, no one around him. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. Irving kicks to Smith. He feeds it to Green. Another 3 for Cleveland.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Beverly, the pass to Nichols. Love against George. Pass to Nichols. Looking to end the run. That's good.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Now here's Green. He's got 12. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Irving's got 5 now.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And it's George missing. And here is Green. Gets it off, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Cleveland ahead, up by 12. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Cavaliers?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
On the court for Indiana, they've got Jordan Clarkson. He's out there with C.J. McCollum. Jamari Carroll is out there with Turner.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Green kicks to Love.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
First trip to the line for him here.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
Both good from the line that time. Pacers trail by 12. Now Clarkson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Green passes to Hansen. Back to Green. It's a pick by Love. There's the pick. 5 to shoot. Feeds to Green. Here's Doyle. Off the left rim and out.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Now, here's Clarkson. Defense right on him. Shot's good by Turner. Turner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew.
And Green slams it in.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
Fans, you're playing loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through Love. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. So, Kevin, change is already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
Thank you, Doris. Now, here's Clarkson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to McCollum. Indiana needs to get a shot off. No good off the back of the rim. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Clayton, he's covered by Clarkson. It's off his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Passes it to Dort. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for them. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And, Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Now here's McCollum, looking for his first basket still in this one. To the left wing, 6 on the shot clock. Here's Clarkson. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Clayton, the pass to Hansen. He kicks to Smart. Puts up a 3. And another miss by Cleveland. Pacers trail by 12. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Clarkson. And there are the Pacers with another bucket. Cleveland's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. There's the pass to Dort. Shoots the 3. No good. And Indiana will come the other way. Last time they met was in Indiana.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively and losing that game.
Yeah, and I know their fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor was not what it needed to be in terms of effort.
The Pacers have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
He's perfect from the line this time. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Down low. Lopez with the bucket. Lopez has got 10 points in the game.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
And so it's Cleveland with it. It's a 10-point game. Inside. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
They set the pick. The dish to George. To the left side wing. Clock at 6. Turner with a screen for Beverly. Here's the 3, and it's sent back by Lopez. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break. Smith's got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
And there's the feed to George. Indiana again missing.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Clayton, the pass to Lopez.
Sticking too much.
And Turner with the block. George against Smith. And George, here we go. And that one's good. George has got 15.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
It's deflected. Stolen by George. Pushing it up for the finish. Finishes the break with a slam.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Now, here is Smith. Puts up a three. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
There's the bucket. Good. 17 points for Paul George.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
Now, here's Beverly. 11 points for him in that last game against Miami. Now, here is Smith. Defense right on him. Lopez with the bucket. Lopez has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket. I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
And that does it for the first half of play. Cavaliers lead by 12. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier.
All right, listen up, guys. Way to come out strong in the first half. Taking care of business. TCB. First things first. How about the job we've done in the paint offensively? It was men against boys down there. We've had our way with them. Our focus has to be operating as much as possible from the low block. There was nice rhythm to our transition game. We got some important points on the break. I think we keep the tempo brisk in the second half. All right, guys. Let's get out there and play a good second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Paul George in this game, guys. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Cleveland, Green in a two-guard. He's out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Love in at the four-man position. For Indiana, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
2 shots.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
He's off on the second.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors was simply terrific. He ended with 25 points, and as he had the typical big game assist-wise, finding open men to come away with a healthy assist total, too. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Now, here's Green. 16 points for him. Lopez. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lopez has got 18 points.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Hill, he's checked in for Turner. Cleveland leading by 13.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Irving drives in. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Indiana's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's the screen. Here's Clarkson. Good D by Irving. Cleveland's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. He dishes it to Green. And he goes in for the dunk.
He's their go-to guy. When he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Pacers trail by 15.
Timeout. Timeout. Starting.
We got to be more fair.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
During that break, Coach Nate McMillan had some words for his team. He wants to see renewed effort from them on the offensive glass. He talked about the second chance points that are out there if they work for them. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. The Cavaliers leading by 15.
Get the ball inside.
In the corner, Irving with it. The 3. And there's Green on the assist by Irving. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Hill, a screen on Green. Kicks it to Carroll. Trying to get back on track. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Count the bucket.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
And that one's good.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Irving kicks to Green. Another shot. Hill pulls it in. Pacers trail by 18. To the wing on the left. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got his first 2 points.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Well, so much great defense has come from the shooting guard position over the years. And here's a rundown of the players wreaking havoc at that spot this year. Freak number 1.
You know, he's often forced to guard the opposition's top player on the perimeter, and still he's made his way all the way up the steals list.
I tell you what, I think he relishes those difficult assignments. I mean, he's such an intense competitor. Defense is what drives him.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Good, and Smart gets the assist. 23 points for Freak.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
To the inside. Dishes it to Beverly. Indiana again missing. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Pass to Smart. Back to Green. The drive by Love. Offline with the baseline jumper. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Beverly wide open. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Smart wide open. He fires. That three off the mark. Pacers trail by 18. Feeds it to Beverly. Pass to Hill. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Green. They push it up 4 on 3. The shot's good from Lopez. Lopez has got 20 points.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Green. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run, averaging around 35 a clip, 11 assists, and over 3.5 steals. And his defensive presence inside, not to be overlooked. He builds a wall around the basket.
You know, over this last whole stretch of games, I mean, he's been shutting down the lane with absolute authority.
Paul George with the steal. Beverly against Love. Left side, George. And it's slammed in by Turner.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Here's Green. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on George.
When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Green. 25 points, and he has been the definition of a thief with all those steals.
And Clark, defensively, he has played this game just so intelligently. I mean, he hasn't let them get away with any loose passes or sloppy ball handling.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Green. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Over to the left wing. Here's Nichols, and it's sent back by Lopez.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And so here is Indiana. Green with the rebound.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And the foul goes against Indiana. For Cleveland, they have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Your Cavaliers, Lopez. At the line for 2.
That free throw good from Lopez. And both free throws good for Lopez.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
And that one's good.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Outside, Green. And it's Love, top of the key. Lopez sets a screen for Green. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Green. Green's got assist number 8 now on the night. And George, here we go. And he banks in the layup. George has got 24.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Cleveland ahead, just dominating this one. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. The Cavaliers leading by 20 on the court for Indiana. Clarkson is out there with McCollum. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Hill. And it's Turner in at the 5. Down low. And the rejection by Love.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far. I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
He was all alone on that one. And that's 10 points for Kyrie Irving.
Just too dangerous of a shooter to leave alone from beyond the arc.
McCollum dishes to Hill. And it's McCollum in the corner. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Now here's Green. He feeds it to Irving. To the inside. Lopez. No good. Excellent D there from Hill. Clarkson kicks to Hill. Hill a screen on Irving. McCollum passes to Hill. Green with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 23. And here's Love from the arc. Another 3 for Cleveland.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
The Pacers making a switch here. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Green inside. He's guarded by McCollum. Great open look there. 11 points for Love.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his first personal foul.
The first one falls.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can.
Both teams making some changes here. The Pacers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great screen that time by George. Well done.
Outside, Green. That's a pick by Love. Green kicks to Love. And Turner with the block. Beverly dishes to Carroll. Back to Beverly. Nobody near George. No good from outside.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Turner comes with the double team. Love kicks to Lopez. And that one's good. Lopez has got 26.
Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And George gets it to go.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Goes up off the pick, and it's Green with the jam.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Turner comes with the double team. Green kicks to Love. Off with the layup.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
And George, here we go. Swiped away. To the paint. Passes it to Hansen. Lopez sets a screen for Green. Jumper off the screen, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
He kicks to Lopez. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And what a tremendous game for Lopez. 11 rebounds and some big-time point production as well. Excellent defensive presence on the glass and delivering some of that shot-blocking skill, too.
He has really just owned the paint. Well-rounded performance.
And Indiana making a change here. Both free throws good from Lopez. For Indiana, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
But, Greg, still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Green. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
And there's the pass to Clayton. Back to Green. Banked in off the glass. Green's got 31.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
Back to Beverly. No good. And Cleveland will come the other way. There's 31 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The drive by Green, right through the D for the layup.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
Nichols, guarded by Green. Nichols passes to Beverly. Out to the right wing. Here's Carroll. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. And Clark, the other, just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, big numbers for you on the offensive end. How were you able to consistently get your shot?
It was all about working with my teammates to open up scoring opportunities. Not just for myself, but for all of us. The more chances we get as a team, the more we all score, the better off we are in the end.
Well done. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And Ernie Johnson is still in the building, folks, for the postgame show. Coming up next,
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
What an unbelievable night he had passing the basketball. He was in total harmony with the other 4 guys on the floor and created countless easy chances with his assist work. That was a great performance. When he passes like that, there's no way they can lose.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports Group, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.